Namaste, my beautiful queens, kings, if any, goddesses. I want to do an experiment. It just came into my head. Do I deserve your trust and your support? Let us check what I'm gonna do. It just came into my head. I will pull out 5 cards, and with those cards, I will tell you what was that experience which you recently had gone through. Recently, I mean within a year. And if that was something you had gone through, then I guess your guides and keepers are giving you messages through my readings, and this is something which I deserve. I deserve your trust and support. If I am going to tell you something which really never happened and you don't even know what I'm talking about, then probably I do not. And as sad as it would be for me to say goodbye to you, but if this would not be what you experienced recently, maybe my messages to you are not relevant. So I want to do this experiment. 5 cards I will get out of my Arcanum deck, and I will tell you what was it you experienced in the past. If it was there, then keep on listening to my readings. If not, then I guess I am not connected with you, and you are free to go. Thank you for your love and support. So asking the spirits of fire, spirits of earth, spirits of air, and spirits of water, the guides, the keepers, the elders, the guardians, to give us the answers to our questions, to my forehead, to my mouth, to my heart. So I am holding the deck, and I am gonna put 1 card for each one of you. Card number 1, and you just choose 1 card. Card number 2. Card number 3. Card number 4. Card number 5. Actually, let's do 2 cards because 1 card has to be always clarified. So let's do like that. 1 more here. 1 more here. 1 more here. Here and here. So if you gone through that recently, I mean within probably a year, then maybe it would be good for you to keep on listening to me. Let's go straight to that set of card number 1. What did you recently gone through? What did you recently gone through is experience with the man who is the King of Wands. King of Wands, of course, wands are connected with the fire signs, with Aries, Leo, or Sagittarius, and the World card. So this man is probably, because the world very often means the distance, so this man is probably far away from you, maybe even in a different country, maybe he's in a different city, maybe he's in a different state, but definitely there is some distance with this man. And the World card, is the 21st arcana, the card of the ending. And it's something which ended And it's not like it's ended painfully, it's ended terribly. It's simply for this king, it was not something he wanted to further develop. It's when you probably walked away because maybe you knew him through work, maybe you knew him through something you were doing together, maybe you knew him because he was living nearby. Somehow you knew this man, and things could have been awesome between you two, but things ended, but didn't end by some terrible experience, but ended because probably he moved away back to his home country, or um, to his family, or to his city, or to his previous job. It's simply, it could have been developed into something magnificent, because you had this beautiful feelings to him, and he had this beautiful feelings to you. But and it was very interesting experience for him meeting you, and he was amazing experience meeting him. But it all just ended because of life interfered. He went back to his whatever circumstances in life, and you went back to your life. But the world still he is thinking about you, and still you are thinking about him. The world doesn't show any painful or harsh experience between people. It says that this king is on a distance from you. It can be physical distance. Usually the world shows physical distance, or it can be some other distance. Maybe he is in a different social level. Even I don't really put much weight to social level, but it was such a significant experience. Like he for some time became your whole world, but mm, I guess he is not with you. The world shows there is the distance between you. It's something you've experienced, and probably uh, it's still there in your life. So this is for the first two cards. Set of cards number one. Set of cards number two. Queen of Pentacles, probably it's still going on, and Eight of Pentacles. Uh, Queen of Pentacles is you, if you, especially if you are Taurus, Virgo, or Capricorn. And Eight of Pentacles is a man. Maybe it is still going on because it's a very positive card. Unless, of course, it's his wife. I hope it's not his wife. I always hope that you are not in this heartbreaking third party hell, which leads to bigger hell and bigger heartbreak and fall from a cliff. It's so painful for me when you girls are in those, because it's really leads nowhere but heartbreak and pain. But if it is you, then the Eight of Pentacles is a very good man. Probably also Taurus, Virgo, or Capricorn, but this is someone who is hardworking, some man who had been probably alone for quite a bit of time. Maybe he was hurt before. Sometimes it's a widower. Sometimes it's a man who's been divorced for many years, doesn't trust really much love or relationship. But then he met you. He met you, and you somehow showed him a whole new world. And it's suddenly he understood that, I was alone and it was fine, but it can be different. I can have this beautiful, wonderful woman in my life. But he doesn't take things fast. He does take things slowly. You are patient. He's patient. He's attentive. It's not like a man who really shows you tons of feelings and tons of emotions, but at the same time, he's sincere. He has serious intentions towards this Queen of Pentacles, and he believes that the relationship, it's not like, oh, my heart is burning relationship. It's a work, and it has to be taken slowly, and he's ready to work on it. But it's very often a card of so-called late love. When a man fell in love when he was 18, got married, and he thought that he found the love of his life, but something happened with his previous partner. Something happened, and he had been alone, or didn't trust, or just was submerged into his work for a long time. And then he met you, and suddenly he tells himself, wow, I didn't know what life was, and now I know. And now he takes it slowly. It's a good sign. It's a good sign. It's a positive sign. You helped him. You're helping him coming out of a heavy inert period and prepare for something new and wonderful. He was closed his heart because something painful happened to him, but you are making him open it. But also, it can be your experience. It can be you that stood alone by yourself here. It's you who, after painful experience, you are staying, you didn't trust anyone, and you didn't allow anyone into your life, and now this man came into your life, and he melts your heart little by little, slowly by slowly, and things can be very good between you two. It's really good card. So this is set of card number 2. Set of card number 3. What you recently were going through, recently experienced in your life. A lot of things I can say here. I do not think you are in relationship right now. You were in such kind of relationship with someone, probably the sword air sign, maybe Gemini, Libra, or Aquarius. You were in relationship with someone in which it was going in circles, like, going in circles. You're in, you're out. You trying to make it work, but this is not working. You were really trying to make something work with someone. You really try to make it work, but you are a very warm-hearted, bright person, and you were dealing with a personality of the sword, of the maybe king of swords, the stern, the cold, the emotional, not giving person. So you have cut, you were tired. Probably it lasted for months, but usually Wheel of Fortune, something would lasted for even years, and you were tired, you were stuck, you were running in this wheel, you were rolling that boat, you were doing everything possible, but you really tried to make it work with someone, but it was not working. So you pull out your sword and you cut it out. And I guess right now you are without a partner in your life, and you probably feel sad, because Wheel of Fortune can show you with this the Ace of Sword that You might feel sad and even a little cold and stern, that why, am I alone? I want to be with someone, with the right one. But Wheel of Fortune tells you that you did the right thing, that you cut that was what was not working off, and now the fortune really is gonna start working in your favor. The most important, you stayed faithful to yourself, and your happiness will soon find you. But you have to stay also like the ace of sword. Anything what is not working, don't compromise, don't make a deal with yourself, don't make your choices out of fear, out of desperation, out of doubt. Cut anything, but when you see instantly this is not working, cut it out with a sword. And the new chance, for the real chance for love, is going to come into your life. Also, you might be controlling type of a person. Also, you might be someone, I want someone in my life, but at the same time, consciously or subconsciously, you might want some guarantees. Because you already been hurt, you don't want to get into a chance, giving a chance to someone to get hurt again. But Wheel of Fortune says, trust yourself. Yes, cut whatever is not working, but trust yourself and trust the destiny, so-called divine time, because the whoever is supposed to come into your life is going to come into your life. That partner which you cut off was, of course, Wheel of Fortune was a karmic person, karmic, connected with your karma. And also, please don't blame yourself and don't think, or maybe I haven't done something. You have done 10,000 times more than you were supposed to. But now, when your karma is fulfilled and all your lessons are learned, then you can expect someone, true one, coming. But please try not to. Try not to be this rigid control. Yes, control is important, but also the opening of a heart is well important if you want to let someone in. Follow your deep intuition, please. This is set of card number 3. Set of cards number 4, what you've experienced recently. We are having the Queen of Wands. Queen of Wands got married. Did you get married, or you are getting married? So many things. The thing is that it could be that someone you loved, actually, and you wanted to marry, because I'll start with negative. Someone you loved and someone you wanted to marry recently married a Queen of Fire, Aries, Leo, or Sagittarius. This is a sad thing. I hope that this is not a case. It's not didn't happen to you. Let's go to a positive case. You are a Queen of Fire. You are the Aries, Leo, or Sagittarius, and you recently met someone, or you are with someone, probably also of a fire sign, and things are going great and things are going wonderful, because this you see a couple here. This is the Queen, which is you are happy now. And if you are with someone new, the someone new who came into your life, then things are gonna be really wonderful. I already told you, if the cards are wonderful, I'm gonna tell you they are wonderful, because with that someone in your life, you feel the warmth of heart, you are spending time together, you feel awesome with each other, probably, because sometimes it can be that you had been, this is someone from your past, you knew each other, maybe you broke up, maybe you even divorced. There is a movie which I think with Kim Basinger and Alec Baldwin, when they actually they divorced, and then after some time they got married again, then they got divorced again, they got married again. Maybe you are going through the circles with someone when you argue, you're both hot characters, you are both passionate, but you make up and you make love, and then you fight over something because you are both fire, and then go to hell. He goes somewhere for a couple of weeks, and you stay alone, and then he comes and say, but I can't live without you, and then you start kissing and making love, and you're happy again, and then you argue over I don't know, socks spreading over the house, or I don't know, he burnt your I don't know, whatever, he burnt your coffee maker, and then you argue again. It's like you going like this together, separate together, or anyways, we're having four of once. Here is someone who demonstrates you initiative, feelings, gives you gifts, takes you to visit friends. It's someone also who was sitting in a shell, like where in isolation, starts to coming out. This is a card of romantic relationship. This is a card of engagement. This is a card of wedding. This is a card of something really happy. Really happy happening to you. It's a marriage card, I already told you. Maybe someone of you is preparing to get married. It's just a wonderful thing. If this is something you are experiencing right now, congratulations to you. This is really awesome. And we are we are going to, I'm losing my voice, we are going to the last set card, number 5. Oh, and you were giving, and you had eso. To make a little metaphorical, I already said you so much about the Knight of Swords. So you met, a snake. This is exactly the story of this song. The young girl is walking along the road, and she sees a wounded snake. Knight of Swords, a wounded snake. This is you, a giver, compassionate giver, empath by your nature. You are walking and you see that snake is dying, and snake says, cobra says, please, please, girl, please save me. I am dying. Please forget everything you heard about snakes. Please, please, please save me. I swear I would never hurt you. All the people saying about us is a lie. Please save me. The girl is running away, getting somewhere. A box comes back, carefully put the snake in the box, brings it home, starts to treat her right, starts to tend to the snake, and the snake slowly recovers, and becomes completely healthy. And she's ready to, so the girl takes her to the wild, and the snake is ready to get away. And she says, I'm so grateful to you. I'm so grateful to you, beautiful girl, because I would have died if it wasn't you. Please let me kiss you goodbye. And the snake bites the girl's lip, and it's a cobra. So before the girl dies, she can only whisper one word. Why? Why did you do this to me? And a snake says, you know what? It's your fault. And no one else's fault. It's your fault. You knew from the very beginning that I was a snake. So you have nobody else to blame but me. This is a story of you and this man, the Knight of Swords. You basically metaphorically saying, probably cut your own heart from your chest, put it on a silver platter, brought it to him. You tried to melt the stone heart, but it was not possible. You were giving your life, you were giving your love, you were giving your blood, you were giving your soul. You hoped that snake would understand what is empathy and compassion. Well, this one hates everybody. And he, very often, it's a type of a man who had problems with a mother, and he takes revenge on every woman he meets. Very dangerous man. Very dangerous. Probably the air sign, because swords are connected with air. And zero empathy, zero compassion, cold, cruel. Being with him was like walking on eggshells and scary to even breathe. He can pretend the sweetie pie. Can be pretending, but like the quintessence of a narc, but also with a psychopathic tendencies. And this is a snake. Even tarot readers very often compare him with a snake which you put on your chest and let it sleep there. So of course you've gone through hell with this man, and I hope that you are not with this man now, because even if you pour your life essence into a bottle, come to him and say, I only have 30 seconds to die. Before I die, here is my life essence, take it. Maybe it's gonna help you melt your heart and you connect with your soul. He's gonna tell you, why didn't you give me all of it? Why did you leave 30 seconds for yourself? So unfortunately, proud, cold, cruel, egocentric, you had someone like this in your life, and I hope that you do not have that terribly dangerous man in your life anymore. Please treasure yourself. You are a giver, you are an empath. Please treasure yourself and only give to those who will treasure you as well. So this, my beautiful queens, kings of any, if any of this was true, then I believe we are having connection and some messages of what I'm saying. It would be beneficial for you to listen. If not, then unfortunately maybe I cannot justify your trust. I am thanking you for being with me. Thank you endlessly for your love and support. Namaste.